Today we will be talking about satisfaction. And here is a theory that I've had for quite some time, and that is, and I think a lot of you guys might agree with me. Oh, hey, what's going on? My name's Ratboy. Here is the thing. I believe, and it's just a theory, but I believe that modern women today cannot be satisfied. It doesn't matter what a man does, or even if a man isn't even in the picture, as we've seen many times before, a woman is never satisfied. I see a lot of satisfied men with the bare minimum necessities they need to survive, and they are completely satisfied. They are as happy as a pig in shit. They have no complaints. And yet I see women who have so much. They are given so much, and they have privilege, and they have all this help. They have everything around them to become anybody they want to be, and they are still miserable with themselves, and they are miserable with people around them. Even in some cases, as we've seen, they will put on a pretty face and they will try to pretend to be happy on their social medias. But eventually all this has to come out, and usually it eventually it does all come out on social media, which you just have to sit back and wait, and it'll all just kind of be presented to you. But the whole satisfaction is, I think it's a more of a deep rooted issue, especially with modern women today. I think women, like my grandmother could have been very satisfied with a lot of basic stuff, as a lot of grandmothers were back then, as a lot of women were back then. But now I think and I put a lot of the blame on social media and just the way the world is now. I think that there is never going to be a time where women are just going to be able to sit down, look back, look around, and be satisfied with where they are and what they have. Look back on my previous videos. You have women that have no man in the picture. They're chronically single, and they are complaining every single day. And then you have women who have men in their life, and they're complaining about the men. So as a man, you kind of look around and you kind of say to yourself, why would I want to be involved with anything like this? Why would I want to be involved with all of this trauma and all of this just negativity, and be surrounded by someone who they're miserable with themselves, and so they're going to make you miserable as well. And fellas, please be aware, because these women at the very beginning, when you first meet them, they'll put on a show. They will pretend that they are whatever you want them to be. But as soon as you turn your back, as soon as you let your guard down, well, the real her will show up.
Listen, here's the thing. If you become a divorced mother in your mid to late 30s, I want you to recognize that you are going to witness other women who are similar to you, who are snagging the young bucks, okay? They are robbing the cradle. They're getting the guys who were barely alive when 9/11 happened. And that's all fine and dandy. But I'm here to tell you, as one of those bitches, that it's not all that it's chalked up to be, okay? It's actually not all that great. I mean, my family is harassing me left and right, asking what I'm doing, wondering why I look so old standing next to this little baby boy. I mean, I got humbled real quick this morning when my mom called and said that she made me an appointment to get Botox so I don't look so old next to him. This is just the reality, ladies, okay? And I don't feel like I even look that old for my age. But listen, when it looks like you could be nursing your son and your new man at the same time, this is a problem. This is a problem, and it's because...
What the? Oh shit.
Yeah, these women, they make a lot of jokes like this, and you'll see this on social media because women are allowed to make these types of jokes. Now let's kind of flip it, and let's put a man in the driver's seat of this minivan, and let's have him date an 18-year-old girl, woman, and let's see how that works out. It would be a hellfire of comments berating that man, calling for him to get canceled or whatever these women like to do. A lot of times they like to get these men fired from their jobs just for, dating a consenting adult. They're getting fired from their job. But let's flip the script. What if this was a guy sitting in the seat? I don't think the video would be would be, would be appreciated very much. There would be a lot of comments, and it would probably make national news. This guy. But this woman, she's just able to sit in her chair and make a joke about dating some dude that could potentially be, way too young. Now, look, I'm all for, men doing what they want to do, but a line has to be drawn. Okay? Men, stay away from these older women. Okay? I have a very small audience that is around that age. Stay away. Okay? Nothing but trauma, as you can see. There's proof. There is proof. Look on my channel. Look on any of these commentary channels. You will see videos of this type of behavior. The front seat minivan, camera videos. They're yelling, they're screaming. They're in the front seat because they're too embarrassed to say this stuff in their household where somebody could hear them. Somebody could walk up to their front door and listen in. They can't take that chance. They have to be in a vehicle where they can see all the way around, that's soundproof, and they can rant and say these absurd things. Now, you're probably asking yourself, but Rat Boy, it's not a secret because she's posting it on social media and everybody's going to see it. I understand that. I know that. They know that. Does it make sense? Absolutely not. But it's their delusion, and let them live in the delusion, okay? Because obviously they can't make it without it. However, what we are dealing with here is the all too common single mom. And once these moms become single, it becomes their entire, they get it. Okay, it gets bad. So any young man that's trying to get involved with a single mom for some quick fun or nighttime visits or whatever, okay, but just be aware, be warned, protect yourself, protect more than yourself. You might want to rent a car when you see her, because who knows what they're gonna do.
Oh, here we go again.
I'm about to lose everything. I can't.
Uh-oh.
I've worked so hard to get to where I am. I got sober. I got a job. I got a place to stay. I got a car, and I already lost my car. And now I'm about to lose the place that we're living in. And I trust God so much, but what am I gonna do? If I lose this place, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to give up so bad right now.
Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Giveaway.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can't give up. Actually, you know what? This woman could probably give up. There would be people running to her rescue. There's going to be a simp right around the corner ready to bankroll her. She'll probably keep him along for a little bit and suck him dry of its funds. And then, let the simp cook go on his way. And then the new guy's going to come into town, and she's going to pick up right where the other dude left off with sloppy 15ths. This woman right here, this is a very big issue because she is not, she's a single mom. She's struggling. Doesn't have a car. I don't know what her vehicle situation is, but obviously she's having some issues. Now I'm not saying a man in this woman's life would have prevented all this, because there was obviously a man in her life before. I mean, that's how the baby got there. But whatever happened to that man is anyone's guess. A lot of the times it's these women that tend to monkey branch, that she probably saw some dude that was, sometimes they're more attractive. Sometimes they make more money. It just depends. It can be any reason for women. So she monkey branched and that dude left her high and dry. He was probably pretending to be, fake rich. And then she realized, oh, wait, this dude ain't got no money and I'm already divorced. And And then all of a sudden the dominoes start tumbling down. And that's really all you have to do. Fellas, if you ever want to get one over on any, just lie. I mean, men do it all the time. I'm not condoning it, obviously, because it's wrong. Lying is wrong. Definitely never do that. But she is definitely the victim of some sort of wrongdoing in her life. Now, a lot of men, and I will say this as well, a lot of men will say, hey, you should have chose better. Why are you a single mom? What are you doing? Why can't you keep a man? What type of men are you choosing? Is another good question people ask. And those Those questions really don't matter. The only thing that matters is that she's struggling right now. She's struggling, and she has to post it on social media, or else no one will believe her. I mean, how else is she going to get the DMs with the Cash App notifications the next day? I mean, that's how all this works. I wish her the best. I hope she gets her life straightened out. She got sober, she got a job, had a car. Hey, congratulations, you're an adult. You're not supposed to be raising a kid by yourself. What are you? Come on now. Like we live in some sort of crazy world where it's like it's been normalized. Like the single mom has been normalized. Like, oh, I'm a single mom. Oh, okay, well that's completely normal. There's a lot of those around here now. But it's not normal. It's not ever like going to be normal. Okay. Guys like me, there's a lot of men that look around at a single mom and they're like, what? Like, what? Well, we're still thinking of them like they thought of them back in the 50s. Like, what the hell is going on with that? It's just, it's weird. It's weird. Why are you a single mom? Okay. It's not very hard to keep a man. It's not very hard to keep a man in your life where he has a child. A lot of men want to be dads. There's a lot of men out there that would attack someone to be a father. Same way that a lot of these men don't want to be a dad at all. But there's a large portion of men out there that would love to be a dad, and seeing a kid that doesn't have a dad in its life, and I'm not talking about someone they see once a month or whatever visitation is, like a live-in man in the house. That makes all of the difference. Okay, women will say it doesn't, but I mean, look around at what's going on. You have multiple generations now that have been raised by single moms, and it doesn't look very good. It's not a very good thing to look at. Okay, I don't like looking at it. But then again, here we are.
As a single mother, I've had this theory, and I just need some other single moms or some people that are in separations and have kids to tell me if this is true. Is it true that after you become a single mom, you decide that you're choosing your kids and you're no longer going to do life for trying to find a spouse or significant other, and that a lot of single moms end up getting out of relationships and never getting back in them? So I used to see women who were just like gorgeous and with kids, and they were by themselves. And I was always like, yo, is this woman not like with a man? Is she not going to get a man? And they raise up their kids and they're like older and they're still by themselves. So I came up with this theory, and I just think that single moms, I'm a single mom, I haven't really reached there yet, but I just feel like maybe they decide that they're no longer going to put themselves out there because they're choosing their kids. Is this a thing?
That's a great question. I've been wondering that myself.
What I find so funny about some of these videos is the definition of these words. You got to understand that women and men are on two totally different dictionaries when it comes to definitions of words. So she'll say that she's seen these beautiful single moms walking around and then they'll turn around and say, oh, I love Lizzo, she's gorgeous. Yeah. I think we know what type of single moms you're talking about. The real reason that nobody is or no man, I should say, is wasting their time with a single mom, because it is a negative for a man in every conceivable way to be involved with a single mom. You're investing in a kid that isn't yours. You're investing in a woman that's been the neighborhood bicycle. You're investing in a home that if y'all ever split up, you're not going to be living in. You're not kicking her out. She's going to have the home with the kid. You're going to be on the street. So it's a negative for a man to be involved with a single mom. A lot of times men will get involved with single moms, and the single mom will string them along until the kid is old enough to kind of, I guess, teenage years or whatever, and then they'll dump the dude because they done sucked the assets from him. He's done been the bankroll for 15 years, so it's ready to get the new simp. Happens every single time. It's almost a stereotype at this point. That's where the simp stereotype come from, is these men that will sacrifice their dignity and their manhood for something like this, for a woman with fake hair and face filters, and they do it with a smile on their face. It's sick. It's gross. Okay. It's gross. These are the same type of people that call their woman their soulmate and stuff. It's like, it's weird. Okay. You don't have a soulmate. All right. She's been the village merry-go-round since 2008, and you're saying that you and her are destined to be together. Give me a break. Give me a break. Now, I'm not saying it's all women, obviously. There's always going to be it's going in the modern world, it's very rare to find a woman that isn't completely self-centered, that isn't fixated on material possessions and money and stuff. Men are not looking for that. A lot of times a single mom is looking for, wants to provide for them, that wants to pay for them and stuff. A lot of men aren't into that, and the simps that are more than willing to do this aren't attractive enough for these single moms. They've had Chad, they've had Tyrone. They're ready for the Giga Chad. They're ready for the upgrade. And it's just not going to happen. You're going to see a lot of single moms that are just going to be single because men are seeing this. They're learning from other men's mistakes. And you know what? I think it's great. I think it's a good thing. Maybe, just maybe, if we start to give negative reactions to single moms, maybe there will be a lot less single moms, and maybe some of these women will stop. They'll be like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe I don't want to be a single mom. Maybe I shouldn't get involved with the guy that has no car and has no job and has no future. Maybe I shouldn't go to bed with him. Maybe I should just wait. But I think that's just one of my delusions, I guess. But let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment down below, like and subscribe. I am almost at 2,000 subscribers. If you could hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. And hey, I'll take it easy. Rat Boy out.